Hi, my name is Ashley Middleton, and I am a student at Grand Canyon University, but I'm also a teacher. When I started teaching and I first encountered News to You and Unique, I was through the moon. It is a great system. It is a symbol supported curriculum that has several levels of differentiation. It's already aligned to the standards and it makes teaching so much easier. So, with that being said, I wanted to take a look through a couple of the activities that they have available on News to You and Unique. First, I'm in Unique Learning Systems, and as you can see, this is the monthly lessons. It gives me an entire month's worth of lessons for April. This one's based on the economy and economics. So we've got chapter books to read, we've got life skill applications, we've got word study, we're going to have editing and paragraph writing, we even have math. There's addition, subtraction, multiplication, there's measurement, there's reading charts. And if you go further, there's money, there's schedules and times, geometry, algebra. So it really is aligned to all the standards, and that gives you an entire month's worth of lessons. Each month, you'll get a new set of lessons to work with the students, so that there's really is no guesswork. When you look at a sample lesson, it's using picture symbols, and that's important because when you have so many students who are using picture symbols for their communication, this really helps because it's kind of a way to back up that use of picture symbol communication because they're seeing it not just when you're talking and when you're exchanging items, but also in their lesson plan. Another thing is when they touch the different symbols, it will say the word for them. Bye. For example, bye. It will read the entire document to them. And like I said earlier, it's differentiated. So you can actually assign different levels. This is a symbol supported version. If you were to have higher students who did not need the picture symbols, you can get the exact same story, but without the picture symbols underneath each word. I think that's really cool. Another thing that we have is News to You. So this News to You is celebrating Earth Day. Well, you're able to actually look at your News to You issues on a regular, higher, simplified, advanced, or text only level. When I taught mild, I would often do the regular or higher version, sometimes the advanced version. And then when I taught moderate and severe, I usually do the simplified version. Again, you have those picture symbols underneath every single word, and that helps with comprehension, but it helps reinforce the use of picture symbols too, because a lot of students are using picture exchange communication systems. Another thing that they have access to is Joey's Locker, and then that really pulls it together. You get fun activities, you get games, you get spotlight books, you get let's go activities. There's so much involved. One of the things that was mentioned in our lesson plan this week was that there's a recipe. So if you go into your weekly lesson, which is updated weekly, like I said, and it's based on a current events item, you will see a new recipe every week. We have jokes too. The kids love the jokes. But if you go through, you will see there's a recipe and you get to learn about the recipe. So there's a couple pages of it. It's called Earth Day Earthworms. And for the Earth Day earthworms, we need Oreos, we need chocolate pudding. Notice all the picture symbols that we're using is the same as what they get in their picture exchange communication system, because I use symbol sticks on here as well. It gives you all the steps and their picture supported steps so that the students can do them as independently as possible. So it's really, really cool. And once you've gotten all the steps done, it even tells you when you get to eat it. Again, this is a great way to utilize a picture supported curriculum that is aligned to the standards. Another thing that you have access to if you're doing this, if you scroll up, they have extension activity. But if you go to the downloads, you can actually download worksheets for the week. And the worksheets have a lot of similarity week to week. So while everything's different, it's also kind of the same. And it gives those students that need continuity, it gives them that. If they need that feeling of sameness, it gives them that. So when we go through and you look down, you can get all the worksheets